right, here we go. Game number 1 between our teams. MIlagrosos and Continental.
The bans for this match were Dekany and Zero. So Dekany once more banned, and Zero don't want to be dealing with that. Zero is a pretty strong pick too.
We got the Continental. They are on the right side of your screen. MIlagrosos on the left. I believe the Continental going into this are the favorites in terms of their performance in the 2nd anniversary tournament and the seeding as well. But, you know, a lot of teams have changed members since then, so they're not exact same teams necessarily. So it could go either way, especially in the quarterfinals here. Right off the bat.
A lot of damage coming out from both sides.
Yeah, no. Oh, the boogeyman, the first to drop down here. Not so scary after all, Arya, as he gets taken down. So a pretty good start for MIlagrosos. Milk,
yeah, this
Drac.
actually is not a bad strategy just to focus on the Baba Yaga right now, because you don't want to be dealing with those arrows all the time.
Yeah, and it looks like that's exactly what they're doing, but Milk taken down to their 2nd life. Warmint is sitting in that fatal as we see Drac coming in to finish him off, and that's going to be down to his 2nd life. And we see up at the top Milk and Poseidon trying to focus down MIlord. Pretty even across the board so far, though.
Posse got saved by the cure. Now activating the Rubik's Cube just to keep them safe. Letting Milk just charge up some MP while Draken just performs a clinic.
Yeah, they're keeping the pressure up on Baba Yaga here, who's nearly down to their final life. It's definitely not what you want. Usually not going to fare well in those 2v3 situations, except for that last quarterfinal where the team of 2 actually ended up winning that. Baba Yaga.
I was about to say everyone's at 2 lives, Baba Yaga getting close, but no, Baba Yaga now on their final life.
They're going to try and rain some arrows down from above here along with MIlord's bombs, but they are probably going to try and keep up that pressure as you had mentioned before.
Warmint also goes down. 1 more life left.
So MIlagrosos, a strong start in game number 1 on Elven Forest. Orc Temple is map number 2 in this best of 3 quarterfinals.
Ooh, Milk does eat a trap and does die for it too. Oh, Baba Yaga though getting a bit too close, almost getting grabbed. Oh no, now they're in fatal.
Oh no, and that's going to be a 2v3 now.
Oh, another! Oh no!
Dragon
was safe for a moment by the cure, but then took a hit.
Still, definite advantage as MIlagrosos up an entire member of their team, and we're going to see Drax slam him to the ground. MIlord going to be taken to their final life, and now Warmint MIlord, the last remaining hope here for game number 1 for the Continental.
Unfortunately, the Continental's going to have to start supplying the big guns because they are going to probably be losing this game if they are not able to get some good damage out onto Dragon and Milk.
I mean, if you've seen the Continental, you definitely know they have the big guns, so
Well, they better start pulling them out.
Oh man, and that's going to be it for MIlord. Warmint is going to go down as well, and game number 1 fairly decisive. It was close at the start there, but MIlagrosos is going to be taking game number 1 here against the Continental.
Yeah, the focus on the Baba Yaga was very crucial for their victory for that game. Let's see if they are able to do it in game 2 on Orc Temple.
Let's see if we have any changes, and it looks like, yep, Baba Yaga knows that they got focused down quite heavily. Probably felt that pressure coming in, and going to be making a change.
Ooh, gonna play the Assassin.
Alrighty.
Milk probably gonna change to the Mage. No, probably gonna stick with the Alchemist. MIlord also sticking with it as well.
We will start our next giveaway during the next break, folks. Just a heads up about that. All right, we are good for game number 2 on Orc Temple. As the Continental trying to take this to a game number 3 up against MIlagrosos. It's pretty even match number 1 throughout most of it, and then we just saw MIlagrosos kind of pull away, obviously, when they were up 3-2 in terms of their teammates. So you definitely don't want to put yourself in that position again, hence the change from Baba Yaga.
Yeah, and to kind of like reiterate for those who may have missed it, the bans are Decany and Zero for these two teams. We're going to see if this assassin pick might actually lend any help for Team Continental.
Ooh, a lot coming out onto MILord there and taken down a little bit, but pretty even right off the bat here. A reminder, if the winner of this is guaranteed some amount of prizing, at least 10k VP, the loser going home with nothing here in the quarterfinals in this best of 3.
All right, the shared skill revive for Draken has been utilized. So are they going to get the kill? Well, MILord is the first one to die, though.
Tough to get out of that one. We see Milk just...
Oh, and Warmit so close, too.
Milk is untouched here with the bombs. They're not really putting any pressure on him as well. I mean, look at his health on his 3rd life. See if they're going to be able to put some pressure on him. Need to make a mid-game swap onto him. So we see Drac in the Fatal. He's going to be taken down. And Continental trying to pull themselves back into this one here.
Posse has gone down. Milk does go down too. Warmint is currently the only one with 3 lives, but that's not gonna last long.
It's the caster curse. You called it, and it happened.
he was already nearing Fatal.
I don't know. They might be blaming you on that one. Everyone on their 2nd lives. MILord though is so low already. It's gonna be.
Although the combination. Oh, that was quite a lot of damage that came out, but MILord does still go down.
Yeah, we see Milk just a little bit more potent with the bombs here, and it seems like that is the pressure, or excuse me, MIlagrosos is putting that pressure onto MILord. Both teams going to kind of separate to their sides, maybe get a quick breather as they go back into the battle here. And Baba Yaga dangerously low. Warmit as well, going to get pressured in the 2v1 up top. He's going to be taken down. Yeah, they didn't capitalize on that, though. They had the 2v1 down below. They didn't do anything with it.
Oh, Milk does go down. Good work by Baba Yaga following up with that launch.
Slight advantage to MIlagrosos. Couple people in Fatal. Drac taken down to their final life.
Baba Yaga as well. Posse is currently only one with 1 life or 2 lives left.
And MILord needs to take this, play carefully, stay up top. It looks like that is exactly what they're doing. Drops down into the thick of things. Is going to get knocked up, though. That was a risky move, and it didn't really pay off. And MILord
is low, though. Is going to go down.
Could be the end of their tournament live. Continental going to have to pull something out here. 2 players on their final lives, but Poseidon is still on their 2nd, and this is looking bad, Raiden.
It is, but Baba Yaga is very low. Warmit is in Fatal. Oh, but both of them get grouped up, and they are launched and dead.
And that is going to be the end for the Continental. A fitting end for the Baba Yaga. As MIlagrosos going to end up taking this set 2-0 and moving themselves into the VP in the semifinals up against the team we saw earlier, Super Kafa.